Hello and welcome to Houston RC's Week 2 update for the year 2026. This is something new that we are starting. We had our Week 1 update last week, and today's feed is all about Week 2. And we're going to start off with old business, then new projects, or cool projects, I should say, and then new business. So, this is, if you're tuning in right now, a update focused specifically on Houston RC located in Houston, Texas, and all of its RC racers and hobbyists and crawler guys and mini Z guys and off-road and on-road guys. So I'm gonna, as usual, try to keep it short, and that ends up being close to 20 minutes. But there's a lot of updates, a lot of fun stuff planned. So let's get right into it. This was our layout for Thursday's Midweek Madness program. Here's the update on the layout. Then this is the let's go through the results. And I haven't seen this, but I'm gonna find them as we go. Um, so this was 17.5 B main. Pretty cool to see almost 30 entries for just a quick midweek madness program, an hour that a program that's less than 2 hours. Um, Starts at 6:30 and sometimes we're done by 8:30. I believe that day we definitely went till 9 p.m. It was fun. Devin Foltz, who's qualified in fourth, was the RD, and I believe if we steady it, or I'm steadying it, and you guys can follow along. So the first thing I notice is that John Brennan TQ'd. Top four guys all on the same lap: 19.401, 19.401, 19.401, 19.402. Chris Smith 19.406, 406. So top five same lap, with the top three being covered by within a second. So let's see who ended up winning. Devin Fultz ended up winning with the Schumacher LD3. He not only ended up winning, but from looking at lap times: 11.5 from Sean, 11.8 Chris, 11.5 Mauricio, 11.8 John, 11.7 Rick Nordeen coming from third to take second, but Devin Foltz, fast man on track, 11.4. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he won it and then passed on the bump to give it to Rick. So pretty cool. Um, Now, Stadium Truck B Main was up next, and it looks like Ruben Campos TQ'd and won with ease. He put 2 laps on the field, but more importantly, he beat up on Dustin by a few laps. I think Dustin may have broken. Typically, they're pretty close to each other. Third race was the A Main 17.5. It looks like Steven TQ'd and won. A lap up on the field. Min came second. So TLR winning, X-Ray in second, Rick with the associate in third. That's a pretty good run for Rick Nordeen. He um, won the B main, or sorry, got the bump because Devin didn't want it, and then he finds himself in the A main, starts in sixth, and ends up on the podium. Pretty cool. I am curious to see how he progressed. So in the B main, 11.7 was his fast lap. In the A main, he went slower, 11.9. He put up 24 laps in the A, and he put up 24 laps in the B as well. So kind of consistent. His B main run was actually better, which tells me that the top group was pretty close. Kent Ladner in fourth, Tom Papas in fifth, Billy in sixth. 21.5, it looks like Ruben Campos was able to pull a win over Mulkey, then Dustin in third, Simon in fourth. A main, Kent Ladner, again, I believe he's been winning a lot lately with his stadium truck. So he's also the only man in the 11s. We did tech the car, it was legal. So that's a little bit about the results. Let's go into if we can maybe see some podium pictures. Let me see if I can find you guys some podium pictures. I'm in the wrong area. Too much going on. Mm-mm. Right here, I believe. Okay, so 17.5 B main, I believe this is from Sunday. So not that day. We're looking at the older results from Thursday. So here it is, the results from Sunday. So let's go to, let's see who pulls up. So this is Stadium Truck A main, I believe. Ruben, so that's 21.5. Then Steven with the A main. We just talked about how Rick Nordeen in third had a great run. Devin Foltz winning the B, passing on the bump, so gets the picture in first. Ruben in stadium truck, that was the layout. If we scroll, so you guys get the gist. And then Saturday we raced off-road again, and I believe we just saw the podium pictures there. So let's see if we can do a quick recap of that as well. Let me back out of that. So that was January 10th. So close to 30 entries again. That's pretty good. Looks like B Main Wesley um, got the TQ, but Rodrigo pulling the win. 17.5 B Main. Terry Akers takes the TQ, but Tom Papa's win. So this is pretty interesting. Let me see if I can kind of match the podium picture to kind of give you guys a better idea. Um, so this car that he's driving is actually a car for sale. It's Min's old TLR 22X. Tom walked in on Sunday and was like, "Hey, I'm just here to watch." And we're like, "Nope, you're gonna run with us." So he literally got Min's radio, borrowed it, and joined in on the action. Learned the layout on the fly, and was able to beat Chris, Terry, and whoever else was in that heat. So pretty good car. That tells a lot about the car. So if you're interested, come check it out. It's for sale. It's a great deal. 13.5 A main, I'm going to bet this is Wade's race to lose. Yeah, he put 2 laps on the field. 10.9, officially we have someone running 10s on this layout. That's pretty cool. Stadium truck B main, looks like Simon pulled off a win over his son and Wesley. Wesley's driving the classic car. That's always going to be his excuse when he doesn't win, and when he wins, we're going to be able to say he won with a classic car. 17.5 A main Ray from third. That's pretty cool to see. So it looks like William qualified second, Min first, Ray third, but Ray pulls off a win and puts a lap up on the field. I believe he drove a pretty hopped up B7 that day. Stadium truck A main. The real winner is Wade Bynum. He qualified in first. We had him start in the back, and he was able to pull it from there. And I think he and Maurice here were just playing around at the end. So that would explain, yeah, that racing and that result. Unfortunately, or fortunately for our club members, unfortunately for the guys just looking online, they sometimes see the results and just assume this happened or that happened, but you have to sort of be there. We do a lot of fun stuff like if somebody out qualified somebody by a big margin, we have them start in the back. It's a lot of fun, makes it interesting. Let's talk about some cool projects that we had. So this is an SCX30. So now we're transitioning from our old business to our, I guess, cool projects. So we see a lot of cool projects come through during the week, from as small as that, which is a 130 scale, 130th biaxial, to as large as 1/6 scale, or 1/5 scale, from axial or Traxxas. So we see a lot. We try to share with you guys what we see, which is cool. That way, if you guys spot these guys on the trails or the race, you can approach them and say, "Hey, how did you do that?" So what you're looking at right now is Charly Velasquez's SCX30 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, which is cool. We can all buy that, but check out the radio. He's actually got a shorty radio. So I kind of dug deeper and I was like, "Hey, tell me how you did it." And it's pretty simple. He literally cut the grip part in half, put his own battery in there, and has a balance plug coming out from here, as you can see in the picture. So he can balance charge it, and essentially he's got a small radio for his small car, which is super cool. He can drive it with one hand, and record with the other hand, or just enjoy it, or put it in his pocket and go places. So, anyways, that's Charly. Fun fact about Charly: he is one of our first founding members of our club, which started in a garage with mini Z's. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm talking about this, so no longer projects. Now we're moving to new business. So, new business. Kent Ladner, who is on the podium from last Thursday, is holding his hand up 5. When you're in first, typically guys like to hold 1, but he's holding 5. So I asked him what he was doing, and he goes like, "Dude, I have won the last 5 races in Stadium Truck." And I said, "Okay, I see what you're doing." And then I brought it up with Wade, who I'm gonna call the other fast guy currently, um, in stadium trucks. So I've been trying to line it up where Kent Ladner, who's been doing this for 30 years, can race against Wade, who's been racing for 20, 25 years in stadium truck. If that ends up happening, that'll be a race to watch. They're both extremely fast, which leads me to our next thing. So this coming Thursday, we've got a race. Steven posted about it, I believe, using. Steven, I'm proud of you for using more AI. I know I get a lot of heat for using AI all the time, but that's the only way we can manage all the little projects we've got going and automate. We're all about automating and optimizing. So Steven using. Actually, I just noticed that this actually says his name on there. That's pretty cool. But so Steven just posted about Thursday, so come join us Thursday. Looks like John posted he'll be there. Mauricio, Ethan, Ruben. So a few of the guys will be there. Hope you guys can join us. Now, while we're still in or talking about new business, it's fair to talk about. We posted earlier on our mini Z track. We had a few people that were asking about what's going on, so we kind of wanted to be transparent and just break it down for you guys. Our goal was to add lighting, which we're proud to say, or let's just go over goals. So it was lighting, then it was add paint, set up race direction and timing tech, add speakers, a few screens, banners, XYZ. Best way I can explain it is I am just going to see if I can. The screen is confusing me. I've got one of those ultra wide 49-inch screens and it's always confusing me. Oh, speaking of cool projects, I wanted to show you guys. It's not really a project. Somebody uh, can call it a project, but check this beautiful out. This is a McLaren GTR F1. This is Alex's car. Alex is one of our new Mini Z volunteers. He bought this car and just started driving, and I was like, "Whoa, I gotta take a picture of that." And he goes, "Like, dude, why are you taking a picture of my car?" And I was telling him that this is the 30th anniversary. So you can see here on the side, this is the 30th anniversary Kyosho Europe special limited edition car that Kyosho Japan gifted them for turning 30 years with them. And we were fortunate enough to be one of the dealers that got a fairly large supply. So if you want one of these as a collector, you can come by Houston RC or go to houstonrc.net and pick one up. But this was absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. This body's also a very good neutral handling body. I don't think it has the steering of like the P1 or the new Senna from McLaren, but this one is very easy to drive, very neutral. So hopefully you guys look at it. In the back, I've got a picture of our track. It's kind of slightly AI generated to modify some sections to move some of the stuff that was there that I'm not ready to have you guys see. But we've now got 9 extremely powerful lights, so the track is not touched up in the sense of lighting. In fact, I'm fairly confident now. The complaint that we'll hear is too much light up there. So let's just kind of show you guys the I guess the video if I can find it. Ooh, wrong folder. Give me 1 second. Let me switch my screen. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and find the video for you guys. This is a Okay, let me switch back. So this was shot less than I want to say, yeah, let's just watch it actually. This is a quick video. We've got timing on the Mini Z track. Just a quick walkthrough. Ignore the mess. We still have some painting to do. Still have some cleaning to do. But goals for this week were getting more lights installed, so we have a lot more lights now. And we've got timing. And we've got paint. So we're going to work on the remaining items
as well as try to work on this side. So yeah, just a quick video under a minute of what Houston RC looks like as of January 12th.
That's January 13th, actually. But you guys get the point. So we had mentioned more lighting. We've got it now. We got done painting earlier today. We now have race direction and timing going. We know where we want the race director to sit. We know how he's going to be looking, which direction, as well as have timing tested. And at the start of the video, I'm sure you saw the green part by the username. That is going to confirm that we have timing. So if you want to come practice tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the 14th, you can have timing as long as you have a transponder. We still have to add speakers. We still want more screens up there and banners and all that stuff. So goal is to get most of that done by Saturday. This coming Saturday is the first mini Z race. In case you want to follow along, you just go to houstonrc.net, click on calendar. Calendar pops up. So we're today the 13th. We're going to go to Saturday. If I click on it, it's going to say Mini Z's Racing. That's how simple it is. If you want to know what's happening tomorrow, we click on it. It's going to tell you Mini Z off-road and crawler courses are all open for practice. So that's Wednesday. If you want to know what's happening on Thursday, you click Thursday, and it's telling you that off-road is racing, but Mini Z and crawler courses are open for practice. So it's pretty simple. Please don't be the guy that comes in on a day when we're doing something else and then is upset at us. You need to check the calendar before you come in. We are one of the few clubs that I'm aware of that are actually doing 4 total RC things, I guess, or programs. We started with Mini Z. We got into off-road next. Then we dabbled with drifting and oval, and we found our place with on-road and crawling now. So currently we offer Mini Z, crawling, off-road, and on-road, but it's a lot of moving components. We've got a decent-sized volunteer group. Some programs have more than the other, so just try to keep up if you can. If not, then the calendar is the best source. I'm going to leave you guys with this picture that Steven posted. That is because on Thursday we are racing, um, and she will not be there. This is AI generated, not by me, by Steven, but she will not be there, so please don't come in asking about her. But I think he named her something. Lisa? Maybe Lisa. I can't remember what he named her. Lisa or Lauren. He has a nickname for her. Uh, Anyways, thank you for joining. This is the layout we're racing on, and officially the lap record, I believe, is 10s by Wade in four-wheel drive. I believe it's 11-1 in 17.5 by Steven himself, which he won a very fun race to watch. And then in 21.5, let's see if I can quickly find that out for you guys. So we'll go to 21.5 A main, and that's my B main. Let's go down to A main. 12-2, 12-1, 13-2. So 12-1 from Ruben. Maybe in 21.5 is the lap record from last week. Anyways, we hope you can join you as always. These are going to be very quick. I said quick, but it's still probably going to be around 20 minutes. Our goal is to stay under 20 minutes, though. We're always going to do old updates, then any cool projects for the week, and then new updates. So again, these are targeted towards our local racers. So if you're one of our racers that only visits every now and then, or not from Houston, or don't race at Houston RC, you're going to be super confused. So we apologize in advance, but these are targeted towards the local Houston RC racers and crawler group. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy this video.